Hiya mate, can I get a sausage and egg muffin meal please with a Diet Coke? And then I'll get a Coke Zero on the side as well please.
Yeah, okay then. Is that everything, sir?
That's everything, thank you mate.
Okay then. If I put to next to them, mate.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah. Just wanting your coffee, alright?
Perfect, that's great.
Any extra milk to sugar with the coffee?
No mate, you're right, I've got some. Thank you mate. Have a good day mate. See you later. Good morning you guys, welcome to the video. It's a bit of an early one for us today, to be fair. We've got up at 5:30. We usually get to the Bootsale about 6:30. We thought, it's great, it's lovely. I tanned Stacy last night with a tanning mitt. If you've been watching the vlogs, you remember that my hand went through a mitt, so she had strict procedure for me to make sure that my hand didn't rip through the mitt. Well, bleeding eyes, man, I can barely keep them open. I need to have this coffee. Yes, having a Mackey's. It's been tipping it down all weekend. I think it's been tipping it down all throughout, like, all of England. But today is strangely really nice and blue. Oh. So we know one of the Bootsales is on, Cole's car boot, and but basically Cole's has got a Facebook page so you can check if it's on, but the other one, Ashwood, doesn't, so you've got to drive past it to see, and it's not really on the way to the other one, so we've got a detour to check that that one's on, but then we're going to go to Cole's first, because Cole's is better, usually, and then do Ashwood after. So, let's go. I've got this as well again, of course I have.
While we're on the way to the Bootsale, I thought I'd update you on our latest sale. We sold this, oh god, it's a bit wobbly, not gonna lie. We sold this Lilo and Stitch little snow globe. I couldn't find anyone else selling it, so I put it at a high price at £70 about a few months ago, and I took a best offer of 55 quid. So, yeah, quite happy with that because we bought a bundle of them for about £30 for 6 of them, and we sold one at like 80 quid, so
we had to pay up on that one, I think, didn't we? We bought this bundle, and one was quite a big one, and I think we paid like a tenner for that, and then we paid 20 quid for like a bundle of 6 other ones or something. And
they're quite big, like Lilo and Stitches like that.
Disney snow globes always sell. If you see Disney snow globes, they're a bolo. That's what's in the tag chat, they're called bolos, be on the lookout.
Oh.
Disney snow globes.
Yeah, even the little ones are worth maybe a tenner or something. So
medium to large are just worth loads. Yeah. Like if you saw that, we did a video about a week or so ago called something like amazing Disney pickup. It was very clickbait, I'm sorry. And yeah, I found 2 massive ones for about £20 each, and they'll go for over 100 quid each, probably, even with a bit of damage. We still haven't listed them, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll show anyone.
Yeah, I was supposed to show my parents them, they wanted to see them and I forgot to show them.
Oh, they're at my house.
We'll show them later. Oh yes, first car boots on.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's up, we wanted to see if it was on, but we're not going to this one first because we think the other one's better now. Yeah,
we went to this one last week. I think we actually talked about the fact that this one just isn't, I don't know what it is, it's just not, there's never anything good. So we're going to the other one because there's always good stuff and we're getting first dibs. And then we'll come back to this one.
Yeah.
How much are the PS3 games, mate?
3 quid each.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just show you that. That's the sooner one. It's too hard to get open. You can see they've hardly been touched.
Yeah. Have you got any more games?
Nah, it's the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's 10 of that. It's
yeah. Oh yeah, that's some Mickey gloves.
Yeah. For the front wall.
Oh yeah. How much is your mop thing?
Oh, £5. It's got it's got all of the different coloured pads to go with it as well.
And it's all fully working.
Yeah. I've just got a new one.
So it's one brand new, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just the same.
Try first, yeah.
Cheers, see ya.
See ya.
Take me empty cup.
Yeah. Should we do? I'll carry it now.
No, I'll carry that if you want. Tell you what, you put that in your bag. Just carry that. I'm going away with this in a bit. How much is your stereo?
A fiver.
Just take 3 quid for it.
4.
You want it for 4? Yeah, I think I'll have it for 4.
I'm just taking it out the car.
I'll
It's okay. I had it upstairs and it was mostly for the kids. And
Yeah.
Thank you. My gosh, I've only just put it out.
Yeah.
That was a quick sale.
I saw them on a video the other day.
They do work, they just need the batteries, mate.
How much are they?
£3 each.
I don't know. Xeno or something.
They talk and everything, don't they? And
I don't really know. Are
interact with you.
they? Yeah.
Remember them food
Furbies. Oh, they like them?
Yeah, but them more expensive. Them double the price, don't they?
Grab them two
Two for a fiver. Go the two. Or £3 each.
Yeah, I'll grab the 2 for a fiver. Or...
They are fun. Just need the batteries, mate.
They're ringing a bit of a bell, you know what I mean? I feel like I've seen them somewhere. On telly or something. Yeah, they're as well. Oh, you got them back?
Yeah.
Oh, trust me to buy a bloody big Vax mop thing first thing.
You know what you should have gone for that?
It's going to be screwed in, isn't it? How much did you Furby, mate?
Pounds, mate.
Yeah, we'll have that. I think those Xeno things might have been a bit of a miss.
Because I put all of this sort of stuff on the Spock thingy, you see, to...
Well, how much would you do for these for? You got them on £2 each. I suppose you want to do them for a fiver, would you?
Yeah. Well, you can have all of that lot for, call it a 10 if you want.
Leave
Do you
them there, yeah, because I'm just picking
Yeah,
up
just this. I'll just take those for a fiver if that's
then,
okay.
mate, yeah. Okay, mate.
Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Got
hello.
storage and got. Hang on, let me clean you up. There we go. So we've just finished up at Coles and I think we made the right decision, didn't we?
Yes, we did get a lot of stuff. It was quite small today. I think it's because it's rained all weekend. I think a lot of people have stayed in bed. It's like, it was probably, to be honest, it was probably half the size it usually is.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, and as we drove past the first one, Ashwoods, it was tiny, and it's usually bigger than that first thing. So we're on the way there now, see what it's like. We got some good buys, but we also made a few hiccups, I think. Well, not hiccups, mess ups. We don't know yet. You know, like you have a quick Google, like, okay, there's some things that you'll see, and like in the heat of the moment, you just get it.
Yeah.
And then you walk away and you have a quick eBay of it, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe not. But I don't know, we're not going to know until we go home and really actually research certain things.
For a while we've been very reserved and we're like only spend £1 or 50p or £2 at a push. But now we've been thinking if we spend a bit more we might be able to get a bit more profit. So
yeah,
we're taking a couple of risks. I think we'll only do it for a couple of weeks and if it doesn't pay off we'll go back to being reserved.
Yeah, the main reason of doing that as well is like we keep saying that Stacy wants to do this full time when we move out in like literally within a couple of weeks. So we're just trying to get more and more income from it. We did do it full time for a bit, both of us. Not, you know, we weren't making like a fat lot because we first started.
Yeah, we didn't really know. At the minute it's just like a little hobby.
Yeah, just the fun of, we literally only at the minute get things that we buy for £3 or £4 at the most, and then usually sell for like 50 or 60 quid kind of money or more. And we're just trying to get into the habit of buying things that are maybe 5 to 10 quid and they'll sell for, I don't know, 25 quid kind of, you know, the small fry that's going to get the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How does it look?
Can't
Half
see.
the size it usually is, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it's only up to about here.
Oh.
At least, I mean, it's fairly big. It's been smaller, but honestly, when it's sunny, when it's a really nice day in the middle of summer, it's huge. We've spent sometimes when it's taken hours to go around it once, man. It's amazing. But yeah, we'll be around this a couple of times, I imagine. Yeah, I thought Christmas might go well later in the year. Oh, John? Wait, they're tempting each other. Oh, yeah, was it yours as well? Do you mind if we do £1 for 11 of these?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanking you.
Lovely, thank you.
Okay, cheers.
The sugar. Hmm.
No.
Yeah, I do.
It's an Olympus Summit or the 2 that's worth good money. That one's sold for nearly 20 quid, that one on the right.
And same 15 to 20 on the left.
Whose stall is this?
I don't know.
Is this anyone's stall? Yeah, right. How much you got on the cameras?
Right, Hazel, how much your cameras? How much your cameras? £2 each.
You want for that?
Does that include the film as well?
Film as well? Yes.
Well, I'll put. You want both of them or just the one?
Or all of this?
Yeah.
All three.
Yeah, that's it then. £4 on the films as well.
Yeah.
What do you think of the old phones?
Yeah.
How much are old phones?
£4. No, £3. No. But they make you get their things £1 at the pound shop.
Yeah,
So
charges.
£3 pounds. And
We'll go with the cameras, yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll just have the cameras.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. That's what we said.
How much you got on your cameras, mate?
Hey?
How much you got on your cameras?
Various prices, different ones.
What kind of prices?
Couple of £3 each one.
I'll have 3 minutes.
Oh, mate.
It's like, isn't it? 800.
Yeah, the last one you picked up.
Yeah, the ones with the zoom, the ones that feel heavy and stuff.
Yeah, no, I do agree.
That's what I was thinking actually. I was thinking of offering him like a tenner for the box. Would you want it?
I thought they put a tenner in the box.
Don't you think?
You can try at the end though.
Yeah. Might just ask him. I'll just ask him what his best price is on the box. We fit board down there. Hello. What would be your best price on the box of them?
What is it?
£2. It's a water pistol. 15 quid.
Take a tenner.
Meet you halfway, 13 quid. I'm busy at the moment, I think.
Yeah, go on, we'll have that. I think. How much is Action Man?
10 or nearest offer, because it's Action Man. They're dear, those are.
Yeah. He's cool, but he's a bit much for me. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, you got loads of them down there as well. Okay guys, we're back at Stacy's with the haul. We bought quite a lot, to be fair. Not all of it is for reselling, as per usual. I'm going to show you a few bits from some older Bootsale buys as well, some things we didn't haul before. So let's like set you up on the tripod and let's crack on with this, but we're in a conservatory. We've got the windows open now. Well, yeah, doors I suppose. And it's still quite warm. I can't believe how nice it is today. Today we're supposed to tip it down. But let's get this haul on the go. Alright, let's start somewhere. Should we start with this bag?
Yeah.
Okay, Stacey can talk about her buys, I'll talk about my buys, I guess.
Okay. So this was the first buy of the day, wasn't it? I was straight in on this. They're absolutely filthy. Absolutely filthy. But I want them.
I'm gonna eBay them while you talk about it.
Okay. We're having a little selfie wall. It's very bright.
What is? The camera or just
What,
light?
look it up.
It is
At
quite
the camera.
bright.
I'm having trouble. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, so we're having a selfie wall basically, and we need props that are Disney themed, Barbie themed, wedding themed. And these are from Walt Disney World, so they're like official merch. Filthy, but yeah, they're £1 for both of them. And I was like, I'm not taking, what? Not saying no to that. basically.
We thought there might be some money in them to resell as well, but it doesn't really look like there is.
Well, I looked and there was 15 quid, so.
What did you search? Some people in America have sold them. I don't think that counts.
15 quid.
Alright, whatever. I don't think that counts.
If they clean up, because they're very dirty.
I don't think it counts. Just put it out there.
I
Alright.
think I'm the one that puts these things on the internet that have not sold before.
I don't
in
think
the
you're
UK,
going to sell them.
Well, I'm not gonna sell them because they're amazing.
Alright.
We can use these for so many things.
Okay, and then we found, so you might remember in the last haul we got some Zoo Tycoon. I think we bought Zoo Tycoon 2, 1 expansion pack, and Zoo Tycoon 1. Well, this time somebody was selling all these Zoo Tycoon 2 expansion packs. It's all 4 for Zoo Tycoon 2. And we've gone through, and the one of them actually has a Zoo Tycoon 2 disc in it, so it's like all of them. And nobody was really selling a bundle of them all loose like this. But if you get the special edition that has all 4 expansions and the original Zoo Tycoon 2, it sells for like 35-40 quid. So we'll probably just do that because we've got the Zoo Tycoon 2 boxed game, so we'll probably just put it together and list it at like 35 quid or something, 40 quid. Yeah, so this is Marine Mania, Extinct Animals, Endangered Species and African Adventure, all 4, all boxed, all really nice. The discs are a little bit scuffy. They're not bad by any means, but they're just a little bit.
Yeah, they're just used, didn't they? I wonder if, can you get a disc cleaner that would clean that?
I don't know, you can get disc cleaners, but I don't really know how well they work. But it might be worth a go, just to neaten them up.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd check if these...
Is that the ice cream man?
I think so.
Just a little flash of his sound.
I think we'll check if these work.
Yeah.
Because
They're
so much, might as well.
they cost £5. He wanted £2 each on them, and I just offered him £5 and he was happy to take it. I didn't think he was going to take that, to be honest.
I didn't, it's like 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 8 quid and he was just
off.
happy to have it, yeah. We bought some other stuff from him as well that we'll go through in a bit that he was happy to lose money on. It's really hard to do this in here because it is so bright. My eyes are getting sore, man. Let's just blast through.
Powerful. Right, this was I think my second pick of the day. It's a Ted Baker little vanity case. Just opened up, I think it's got a mirror. Oh, has it not got a mirror? It's got a little pad. It's a tiny bit dirty, but a bit of cleaner. Put some, what I call soda crystals in, soak up the smell. I was going to keep this, but I think it's about 15 quid's worth. So if I can clean it up, get it looking brand new, I'll probably sell it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty easy posting it as well. Nice,
Exactly.
nice easy shape.
It is cute, but I don't think it's cute enough for me to keep for that amount of money.
Okay, from the same guy that sold us those Zoo Tycoons, he had, oh god, and you know when they tell you that they had other things earlier that day? Well, he had some football boots, and we don't usually buy football boots, but we've been watching a lot of resellers that get them, like Nick and Andrea Hill seem to buy them a lot, George Ross seems to buy them a lot, I think, did Retro Reseller 82, is that what it's called? Did he get some the other week as well? A lot of people seem to do boots, football boots, because they seem to be worth a lot of money. And he had these, and then he said that he had some other ones that ended up being worth a lot of money and he got rid of them really early. Anyway, Adidas, I don't even know what it looks like. I'm not into football, never have been, I don't know what these are called.
UK 8, I think that's a good size to get, UK 8 or 9.
Yeah, I was looking for like a name of the type of boot though, you know what I mean? Like the other ones that he had were called Predators. I don't know. Maybe they're just Adidas
he clean them
standards.
every time and they're in pretty good nick.
They are, to be fair. A pair of black Adidas studs. And a pair of, I think these are for like asphalt or something, or whatever.
Asphalt?
Well, yeah, what's it called? AstroTurf. Is that the...
Asphalt?
I don't know. Adidas. I'm sure these had a name on them just.
No.
I'm just only a little bit afraid. Tech Fit. Yeah, with like no studs, just the bottoms. He gave us both of these for 15 quid. We kind of snapped it up because he wanted £10 a pair and then offered him 15 and he took it. I didn't think he was gonna. And then we didn't know whether they were actually worth the money. So let us know in the comments if we've made a good deal there or not, because we haven't got a clue. We will be searching it later, obviously, we just haven't had a chance to yet.
Picked up this Toy Story free, hopefully there's 20 parts in here, but it's a Mr. Potato Head.
Potato.
But it was a kid selling it and they wanted 2 quid and I was like, normally I'd haggle for a quid, but I couldn't haggle the child.
You feel bad when it's a kid and you know it's their pocket money, don't you?
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's got like, it's got the Buzz wings and the Buzz like helmet and stuff and the Woody stuff. That's really cool. I didn't realise it all that. Well, hopefully it has all that.
Yeah, they looked pretty like, all their toys were quite nice and kept quite nice, so hopefully.
It looks like it's all the Buzz bits are there. I can see them all, and it looks like the Woody bits are all there. So
Fingers crossed. I don't know how much these go for. I'm guessing about 15, 20.
We're probably pretty boring not telling you how much things go for, are they? So should we search things as we go?
Yeah.
Let's try and find these boots and try and find these toys. I won't be putting it at the top like I did in the other video. We'll just talk about it.
Not yet.
Wow. So some of these seem to be going for, the highest that it's gone for, all in, seems to be 31 quid with postage. So that's not bad at all.
I'll probably shoot for that. With Toy Story movie coming out, I'm sure it'll
sell. So if that sells for that, then you take off the £2 we paid and the fees. There's probably £20 of profit on that.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
It only costs 20 quid brand new. Let's do the boots. It's really hard to say with these football boots. The prices seem to be all over the place. Might be a 15 to 20 quidder, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it all depends on if you just find someone who's looking for football boots in that size, doesn't it really?
Well, yeah, exactly. So I'll shoot for maybe 20 to start with.
Yeah. So a pair of those in a size 12 sold for,
bids.
when it bids for about 25 quid all in.
I'm going to shoot for £34.99 for them.
Why?
Because that's on bids. You never achieve a higher price on bids. They're in really good condition.
You're putting best offer on there. They're not nearly new, they're all dirty. She's crazy. Okay, but it works, to be fair. Stace will overinflate a price like crazy and it will just sell.
Yeah, it takes long. It's not going to sell like in 2 weeks. It'll probably take a month to sell,
but someone will have them.
Yeah.
Someone somewhere will want them. So there's money back on those boots at least. I think they were probably a little bit of a miss. I think we should only buy football boots if they're like some of them are named, like you've got the what are they called? They're called the Total 90s or something from back in the day, and then you've got like the Predator ones. I think they're all worth the good money. These are probably the cheaper end.
I think we maybe shouldn't dabble.
Maybe. Yeah, I think you should only really buy what you like, shouldn't you? It's worth trying things. Like if these, we're not into football. We're not into football boots. We don't have like kids who wear these boots or anything, so it's probably not worth picking them up.
We don't have kids full socks. So.
I mean, if I see some branded ones like Predators or something, I'll probably still pick them up if the price is right. But yeah, if I'm not sure, I'm not going to pick them up.
Okay, good.
So I think this is a Furby boom because he's got like the sparkly stuff. We sold a lot of these back in the day, to be fair. When they first came out, we had a few boxes because we did some Argos Returns pallets. Didn't make any good money off it, but off the individual things they sold well. And this was a quid. You don't really often get Furbies for a quid. Untested, because obviously no batteries in him. Yeah, quid. So let's find out what he's worth.
That one, blue ears. 15, I'd say. Nice, comfortable 15.
Yeah, I think you can push him to 15 all in.
Yeah.
And he's an easy post. He'll fit in a nice little box. He's a quid. You know what I mean? After your postage and everything, you're probably still looking at 8 or 9 quid pure profit on him. That's not bad. That's your bread and butter. There you go. Got these two for, I think we got a quid. I think I paid a quid for these. Don't usually pick up VHSs because there are so many VHSs that you would think are worth money and they're just not. But I saw it and I thought, you know what, that's a classic and it's a horror and it's VHS. It's got to be worth something. And they just, I don't know, Vampire in Brooklyn. It's a comedy, Eddie Murphy comedy thing from probably like the 90s, maybe even the 80s. Don't know. Let's give it a search. Yeah, 1995. There you go. Yeah, it has sold for 9 quid all in before VHS.
This one sold for nearly 15.
Did it? Where?
9 plus 3, 9.
Oh, it did that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm shooting for 15 on that.
Yeah, it's nice condition as well.
It's easy to store.
Oh, the VHS is in really nice condition. It doesn't even look like they've been watched.
I bet it hasn't. Normally if they're like that, like I have a...
Yeah.
Is this Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy. I told you it's Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy? I might shoot for about $8.99 all in.
See, they had another Eddie Murphy film there, and I feel like we should have picked it up and bundled the Eddie Murphys.
There?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember what it was.
Never mind.
Anyway, yeah, they were 50p each. It's going to make some money.
So hit and miss.
They really are.
The Disney sing-along ones are quite good. They're like £15 each.
We got one of those last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Speaking of hit and miss, I don't know what. We're going to have to search these again, actually, because I gave them a quick search at the Bootsale after we bought them. And I felt like we'd made a miss. Paid £5 for the 2 of these. And the only reason I bought them is I'm sure I saw them in an intro to someone's video, a retailer's video, and I hadn't seen them in the wild before. And I thought, you know, I'll just grab them. I'm sure there's got to be money. So they're these things.
Oh, they're awful.
They're really weird, aren't they? They're called Xeno.
Can I see their name?
Yeah, X-E-N-O.
X-E-N-O.
And they're like, the way that the person selling them described them is they're like Furbies, basically. They haven't got batteries in or anything. He reckons they both work. They're both a bit battered up. I don't really know what we were doing buying these. It was quite early on in the day. It was like, we've been there about half an hour. And you know, sometimes you make mistakes. I think this was a mistake.
I don't think so.
Go on, what are you thinking? Let us know in the comments again what you think about these things. Whether you've had any luck with them before. I mean, a bundle of 2 at £5, they're probably going to go to someone with 2 kids or something, aren't they? And they're 2 different ones. They're quite cool. We need to whack some batteries in and see what they're saying.
This one I sold in the past for 15 quid.
Yeah.
So, if we try 15 each.
Yeah.
And then bundle them.
They're very weird. They're so strange.
I really don't. Has that one got a bogey hanging?
They've both got bogies.
Oh, Jack, is it missing anything there?
Yeah, he's missing a bit of an eyebrow, isn't he? And his lips a little bit. The red one's in better condition.
You didn't look at this very well, did you?
Okay, their mouths open. Their mouths open.
We're bundling for 20 now.
That sounds good. Still get the money back and a bit of profit, so
Happy days.
it's all good.
Right, that's next.
So this is a little something for me. I love my button-up shirts. Cool,
Did you
vibrant
your
colour.
holiday?
I do. And just out and about on a day out. And someone was selling this for £1. And I could not turn that down. It's by a brand called Balloon. I've never heard of it. It's probably straight from the 80s or something. But it's beautiful. This is going on holiday with me. I know it would probably sell instantly for like 20, 30 quid or something. But I'm having it. Oh, I haven't even tried it on, to be fair. But isn't it lovely? Isn't it just great? This will make it into the vlogs, me wearing this one day. Oh.
The problem with buying stuff that we think is really cool, and other people think is really cool,
It's
but we
usually
want to
worth
keep
money.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to, turn around. Went to IXUS and Jamie spotted these cassettes. This is all the ones we've got. We've got Elton John, we've got Spice Girls, a Christmas one, Michael Ball, Elaine Page, Cliff Richard, and West Side Story I thought would be a good one.
Whitney Houston.
See, I think that one's got the most value.
Yeah, Spice Girl. I think that's going to be the one. We didn't, yeah, they were 10p each and they only had these ones, so we just picked them up.
We got 11 for £1, didn't we?
Yeah, you can't grumble at that, can you? It's
Nah.
worth the risk. Like, I think Spice Girls is the one though.
Let's have a look, Spice Girls cassette. Because it's quite like 90s retro.
Yeah, they're kind of back in a little bit, aren't they?
£11 all in, someone's got for that.
That's not bad at all. That'll send so easily as well, won't it?
Yeah.
A little bit of brown paper, sent off.
Yeah, they're like a jiffy.
For £1 for all of these, that's not bad. There's a Christmas one as well, Christmas Music 1997, and I just think, come Christmas, that might bundle up.
I think West
Your mum's
Side
there.
Story is this. Filming?
So someone had these cameras, and tape, and we were looking at them, and we've said before about cameras, like, we don't really know which ones we're looking for. We know some are worth the money. Quite a few are worth about 30 quid, and then quite a few are worth like nothing at all. So we had a quick eBay of these while we were stood there. We don't do that very often. They're worth about 20 to 25 quid each, like all in.
Without their manuals, and these have the manuals, which I think is
Might bump them a bit, or it will at least help with the sale.
Help with the sale, yeah.
Yeah, and so we just asked them how much. We thought they were going to want loads. It was like an old couple, and sometimes old couples with crap think that it's worth a lot of money. She wanted 4 quid for the pair, and we didn't haggle. We just had them.
I tried, but then Jamie interrupted me, so I was
I know, we don't do that very often. We don't talk over each other, but I kind of accidentally did a bit. It kind of was just like, yeah, okay.
Phones.
Sorry, I was trying it because I didn't want to haggle at that price, but I wanted to add something else in for free, so I was just trying to see if they had anything else good, and they had some old mobile phones, but they weren't going to be worth anything. Anyway, yes, Olympus Trip AF-S2 and the Olympus Super Zoom 140S, they're worth about 20-25 each. And yeah, and they come with a little bit of film as well, so that's always good because film can go for a little bit, I think. We haven't searched it, I don't really know. Yeah.
We're having a wedding.
Have we mentioned
we're having a wedding, and it's
3 weeks yesterday.
It's kind of
sorry.
It's kind of Disney themed, and we're having like hints of Disney. It's not like tacky Disney. It's not like centerpieces of Disney. It's
wearing a Disney dress, like.
Oh yeah, no. So we're hiding Disney hints, like hidden Mickeys in Disneyland or Disney World. So we're gonna have this guitar, and any Disney fans out there, what are we gonna do with it? Give you a minute. Give you a minute.
Pop it in the comments. Pause it and pop it in the comments what you guess we're gonna do.
We're gonna paint it like Coco's guitar.
That's the best. That actually might be one of my favourite Disney films now, Coco.
Yes.
It was amazing. It was
this
great.
was Jamie's idea to do this. It was £2.50, so we're gonna paint it up. It's only plastic, so.
Yeah, so it's gonna need sanding first. I said it, I bet that guitar sounds horrible being plastic. Just pure plastic. Gross. So yeah, that's all that was for. No resale value at all. We probably actually overpaid because it's such a bag of crap.
But we might be able to sell it once we painted it up.
Yeah, someone will want that. Might just go up on the wall though in the house.
No.
I've
been looking for an easel for absolutely ages, but everyone wants like £10 for them, which is like fair enough, but I ain't got that kind of money. So when we move out, I'm planning on painting, and with the wedding, I need a mirror. I need a mirror now.
Do you? That fits on there?
Yeah, it's going to be like a little welcome sign.
Okay.
This is a little, I think it's only a Royal Land nickel, which is not an expensive brand at all. Super cheap, but it was £3.
Yep, nice one for yourself. Again, no resale value in the slightest.
We got a steam mop.
Yeah, we've been saying for ages that we need a steam mop, and like having moved out, well no, moving out within the next couple of weeks, we're trying to collect slowly all the things we need, and we've nearly been buying a lot of stuff new from like Tesco and stuff when they're offer.
Yeah.
And we keep like, no, we're going to find it. So we found our Hoover at Bootsale. We paid £10 for a nearly new Vax Hoover. Nice little thing, very strong. And we paid today £5 for this Vax steam mop thing.
And
this is probably the best bit. This is where the money is.
come with all these little things,
Little
and they're
heads.
all proper Vax. And they're clean, smell nice.
Vax heads like that, I think, cost about £4 for 2 online. Yeah, so they're like, that saved us a lot of money.
There's a wheel.
What is that buzzing in here?
Probably just a wasp.
Just a wasp. Oh, it's so bright up on your ceiling.
What do you think the wheel's for?
I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to come with this, do you?
Okay.
So we've got a free
wheel.
wheel. If anyone wants a wheel, get in touch. Oh, we got another bag of stuff. I thought we were nearly done.
Yeah, no.
Oh, God, and then we've got this box down here as well. And that massive box, which was from the other Bootsale.
Bloody heck.
Loads of stuff.
This one was a bit of a fail, wasn't it? It's not a complete fail, there's profit in it.
Very surprising, to be honest. She literally just, she was putting it on the floor and she was like, wow, I can't believe this has sold so quick. She wanted a £5, we offered her £4.
Which,
Cassette and CD player, portable, speakers attached, little plug-in thing. It's like so small and cool and amazingly retro that we thought that's got to be money. Things like this sometimes go for 70 or 80 quid. I thought money all day. It goes for like 15 quid, man.
maybe we'll have to push it, you know?
Maybe, and just wait for the sale.
Look.
Like, once you pay postage on this big thing, it's going to cost you loads.
You can put batteries in there and you can release the speakers as well from each other, so
It's crazy. I thought that was going to be money, man.
We'll push it.
Look, can you see it? It's Hitachi, something or other.
Hitachi.
It's actually
Hitachi.
Hitachi.
Hitachi or Tachi?
It's Hitachi.
Hitachi.
Whatever. CX310, that is. That buzzing thing's annoying me, man. I don't want to get stung. So yeah, that was another. I mean, out of all the buys today, we've had 2 fails, and we don't usually really have that many fails. So
It's not a fail though.
it's a fail to me though if it doesn't make good money like that. You've got to list it, package it, post it to just about making money back potentially.
Oh.
So if you get 20 quid at a push, if you wait for that to sell for 20 quid, maybe a tenner in profit. And it's a big thing to have to store.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now these boys, these were a bit of a surprise for both of us. Oh, I nearly dropped them all. So someone was selling more old cameras, and they wanted, I said like, how much are they? And he was like, oh, it depends on which one. I was like, well, like roughly, and he's like a few quid each. And we had a quick little gander at a few, didn't really want any in particular. And then we walked off and I went back and just said, how much do we want for all of them? And there's like, we counted them after, there's about 15 cameras and there's a few individual, like, let me find one, individual little flash things. And yeah, he wanted 15 quid and I was a bit cheeky, I said a tenner. Didn't want that, but he took 13 quid for the lot, so we had them. We haven't searched them all yet, but the few we've searched are worth like 10 to 15 quid, which isn't great. But like obviously 13 quid for 15 cameras, if they're all 10 to 15 quid, that's like 200 quid in cameras. Fees and postage and stuff off each one. You know, I mean, there's probably still 100 quid in cameras.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And there might be one in here that's a good one. You never know, dear.
The only issue is, right, we've seen another reseller, it was George Rush, I think.
George Rush.
And he bought a load of cameras, and the way he tests them, he tests the battery and if the buttons and the flash are working.
Yeah.
But we want to know if there's like an easy way to test the film, or whether it's not like really worth it, because I think it'd only add like a tenner.
If you could, yeah, because the thing is, when you if you just test the battery, then you just say battery tested, not film tested in the listing. And I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, because if it's battery working, it's probably film working.
Yeah, you're probably right,
But obviously, if you want to test the film, as far as we know, you're going to have to get a roll of film, take a photo, get it developed, and then know whether or not it worked.
And then we didn't know if you can use one film in all the cameras, or whether it's one film per camera, and if you take it out, that's it.
I don't know.
We don't really know.
No, let us know in the comments if you know anything about old cameras.
So these cameras were around when we were younger, but we were young, so we didn't know.
Yeah,
how
we
these things
used
work.
them. We didn't used to have to get them developed and stuff. We will be going through all this stuff in a vlog that should be coming out either tomorrow or it's already come out, depending on when I edit and upload this video. But we'll be going through all this stuff and finding prices and trying to list it, I think. Last thing is this big old box, and we bought this a couple of weeks ago. It cost us 10 quid. That's gross.
I might just chuck that.
I would just chuck it. I think it's okay.
If we
Let me just pop that there
Yeah.
a little bit. It was 10 quid. I'm surprised that nobody picked this up, man. Do you want to pick it up? Can you pick it up?
I don't know. Hang on. Put this somewhere. No.
I'll do it, but I can't get to it. You got it, you got it. Be strong. What do you think it is? Have a guess. What do you think it is? It's cassettes! It's a massive box of cassettes. Oh, I'm literally chopping my neck off talking to you like this. There's some pretty cool stuff in here. There's a history of British rock. What's that? 10cc, the original soundtrack. There's Elvis. There's the Eagles. There's Buddy Holly. There's an empty Beatles one, which is a bit pain. There's this sealed one, A Night at the Opera. That
There's a few of them.
Is there? What else is there good in here?
Oh, this sealed Johann
Strauss.
Johann Strauss. There's a few of these which we're going to bundle.
There's an automated telephone answering system cassette, which is quite cool.
We can test some of these in our new cassette tape.
Look at what these are called. So on side one, there's one that just says "Don't hang up." There's number 2 is called "Shalom, I'm not home." Number 3, Not Mr. T and Rocky. Then the Burglar, Calypso, Country and Western, High Tech Specs, Rock and Roll, Not the Bunkers, and the Receptionist.
We have to listen to these.
I know, man.
We can listen to them in that.
We can, yeah, to test both at once. That is funny, man. Oh, look at that sealed little cassette cleaning thing.
We searched this and it was 10 to 15, I think.
Yeah. The Bee Gees.
Quite good. Some Elvis in here.
Yeah, we're going to be going through all this to get the Monkeys. That's cool one.
Oh.
We're going to be going through all this in the vlog as well and like making bundles and seeing what we can get.
Oh, ABBA.
Commodores.
Got some ABBA. Oh,
Is it gross?
this is going to need a good old clean.
Do you remember golden hits of the 60s?
Do you remember?
Freddie Mercury.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's some good stuff in there. That should be money. Like I said, 10 quid for that. And I think at least one of those cassettes is going to be worth 10 quid by itself. So, money.
Well, that seal thing's already worth 10, 15.
Yeah, if it sells. And these are nice and easy to store once we go through them and like neaten them up. Can you pop that back down there? Sorry, man. You got it. Oh! Nice. And that's about it, guys. So that's another Sunday done and dusted. And yesterday we didn't get much. If you watched yesterday's vlog, you know that it was just a proper fail.
Pants, wasn't it?
Yes,
Absolute pants.
proper pants. This Wednesday I will be going to a car boot, but it's not the good one, so I don't know if I'm even going to manage to get anything. I didn't get anything last Wednesday. And other than that, guys, we're back next Sunday with another Bootsale haul, but we're back every day with a daily vlog, so stick around, come watch some videos. We do lots of charity shop shopping as well.
Too much.
Yeah, probably.
We spend too much money.
We spend too much on stock and not enough on actually selling. So guys, thanks for watching. You can like, comment, subscribe down below, and see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.